Welcome to Distribution Bar Tuesday evenings. Having a lot of fun here tonight. I am your host, Jarrett Florea.
I'm your other host, Albert Moreno.
And we are Toadally Croakin. Hell yeah. Last week's guest was Zach Vandergriff, and he gave us the topic to start off with a new joke, picnics, which was an interesting one. I think it was a fun one. I think that picnics are like a perfect science. You really got to have like the stereotypical idea of a picnic for it to be really like amazing and romantic, like you would imagine. You need that red plaid blanket on the ground. You need that nice wicker basket to hold your food. And the food itself, it needs to be like sandwiches or nice finger foods. Because if you change any of those elements, it immediately becomes not romantic in the slightest. It becomes a little homeless, honestly. Because like if you have a blanket, instead of a blanket, you got a shower curtain, you're not getting any. That date's over immediately. Like you can't use a cardboard box to replace a wicker basket. You know, the last picnic I went on with my Irish friend Nicholas, and it was fine. The problem is, like, he had the nice blanket, he had the nice wicker basket, but the food, he pulled out fish sticks and chocolate milk. What? And he made up for it. He did pull out some cards. He brought some cards with him, and he was doing some sleight of hand, some magic tricks, And I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to complain to him because it felt wrong of me to sit here and nitpick my Mick Nicks, picnic, and Bisquick and fish sticks and slick magic tricks. I mean, maybe I should have, because afterwards he was real quick to ask me to suck his dick, and that's my picnic joke.
Fish sticks and chocolate milk. That's my favorite Limp Bizkit album. I thought picnics died out. Google tells me that they are still very popular to this day. But I sat around in the park and waited for a picnic to happen. Nothing happened, but apparently there's a lot of people that like to call the cops when you hang out by yourself and wait for a picnic. I feel like you can get away. I feel like you can get away with a lot by just being known as the guy who goes on picnics. Like, I know a guy who actually got attacked while eating at the park. The guy was drunk and difficult to deal with, but they eventually worked things out. It was no picnic, but they got it done. And that is my joke.
Oh, yeah. It's a Tuesday, Albert. I love Tuesdays.
I do too, buddy.
Yeah, I get so excited. I'm especially excited for today because we have a really cool guest on, and we've been looking forward to having him on for a while. But picnics, honestly, it was kind of a fun one to think about. Like, I feel like I probably could have written 3 different picnic jokes.
Yeah.
But I settled on that. How did you enjoy?
I liked it. It kind of felt like the nun thing, just using the word to go off to a different joke.
Yeah.
Because mine wasn't about actual picnics, but
I think that's the best way with what we're having to do to ourselves is writing a new joke every week is using it as a launching point. As long as you hit it at some point during your joke, I think it's fine.
There's been a handful of jokes now that we've wrote that I've kept and I like.
Yeah.
It's
No,
nice.
like my nuns one I love my nuns one so much.
Silly.
I might have to bring back use the fatherhood one again. Fatherhood is where ghetto priests live. That's I like that one a lot. It's a dumb little one-liner. But when I was thinking of picnics, I wonder like if the picnic table came before like having a picnic on the ground. Right? Like, I don't know. I thought maybe that the picnics on the ground started from someone, like, coming up and, like, grabbing all the food and stuff inside the blanket and, like, stealing their picnic.
And, like, what did they call it before that design was known as the picnic table design?
Park table. Field table.
Red Diamond.
That's a field table. We'll go home to the indoor table.
I'm pretty sure, like, I've went on a couple ever, but rarely ever went on an actual picnic.
I think my mom tried to do picnics a couple times. I think the closest I ever got to a picnic was having like a park birthday.
Yeah, exactly.
You know that being Hispanic,
yeah,
right?
exactly.
Yeah.
But those picnics always turn into quinceañeras somehow. Somehow somebody's always 15 there, so got to take advantage of
You know what? Maybe
50 people being at the park.
Maybe that's why when you have a family, like a Hispanic family that has like their reputation of having a lot of kids, it's just because they love celebrating quinceañeras, so they want to have one to celebrate every year. It's like, we need someone turning 15 every year, guys, okay? Hell yeah.
Mexicans just have a kink for 15 or something. I don't know what it is about numbers.
Yeah, we should have. They shouldn't start a quinceañera. They should do a one at 30. They should do it for 15 years. They should
Have you
really
ever been in
15
one?
years. No, I don't
No?
do a quinceañera.
I mean, I know-
actually, 2. I've been to
Exactly.
2, 3 maybe.
How do you do at a quinceañera? Are you awkward as hell?
Yeah. How do I do at any party?
Do you dance in the circle? No.
It's been so long. I think the last quinceañera I went to was my fiance's coworker's like sister, something like that. So I was sitting down the whole time. I'm not getting involved. I don't know any of these people here. But then one of my cousins. So my grandma has an adopted son who's a Mexican man. He has a whole family, so I have cousins from that like section of family who aren't related beyond being adopted.
Mexican man, is that like a superhero?
Yeah, Mexican man. I got a super Mexican man on my.
He'll
my
be there
family.
at 4 a.m.
But no, I'm pretty sure I went to my cousin's quinceañeras, at least 1 or 2 of them, and so yeah. I just don't do good at parties, I would say. I'm very awkward in general.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think this next our guest, though. I don't know. How do you think our guest would fare at a quinceañera?
I don't know, but I can't see him ever going on a picnic either.
You don't think so?
No.
I don't know. Well, we'll see what he has to say about picnics. Let's give it up for our guest this evening, the wonderful Jordan Mack. I haven't even drank half this high noon. Am I already? The wonderful Jordan Mack.
Damn, Froggy in this bitch. Hell yeah, guys. Y'all give it up. Yeah, clap it up. Clap it up.
Ribbit.
10,000 of you. Yes. That's right. All right. Anyway, yes, guys, I have been to a picnic, all right? Bro, I actually very much like picnics. Well, you guys, I mean, as y'all know, I have a picnic just about every other Monday night at Cicada. There you go. It's going down at the dump next Monday. That's right, over at Cicada, literally by the dumpster. It's a whole ass dumpster picnic. Like I am like right in front of the dumpster. That's for protection, believe it or not. Somebody asked me that. I was like, because look, it's a whole ass wall back here. But if I'm like this, I'll just butt ass naked. I'm out in the open, like. But yeah, man. But bro, like some of like my best dates have been picnics. So yeah, bro. Like no picnics all the way. Like bring out the guitar and everything. No, I'm kidding. Don't be that guy. I feel like you should get shot at that moment. Like if you were that fucking dude. Like yeah, bro. Just like no. Where are the fucking gunshots? There we go. No, but that dude, yeah, he needs to go. But I'm just saying. But okay, well, last picnic thing. But this is like a core memory that like usually like I think about like once a year, like or like every so often around this time of the year, like when it's hot outside, like kids are graduating and shit. So I remember when my one of my older cousins was graduating from high school, but let's just say he's not the most academically gifted, right? Like when he was walking across the stage, he had to go to summer school immediately after, right? So it like he didn't even graduate, bro. Like, and we're having this whole ass graduation party and shit for this kid that didn't even fucking graduate, right? And so anyway, so we have we're having like a family picnic, right? But it's in like one of those like, you know, like recreational picnic areas, like with the awning underneath it and whatnot. So the acoustics are terrible, right? Because it was his graduation, it was his fucking outing, he got to pick the music. And when I say it was like the most underground, like fucking like dirty fucking rap shit, like it was, bro. Like this is like I said, I think about this shit like every fucking show. So there was like one song, I don't remember exactly what the song was, but it was like real fucking grimy and like, you know, I fucked this bitch, I killed that nigga, that like this and that, right? And like right at the end of the song, the very end of the song went bitches, 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 but it echoed underneath the awning, so you heard it like 8 times. And then like the only other thing like you could hear right after were just like a bunch of old black women going, "Oh Lord." So yeah, there's no real punchline to that or anything, but it's just a really fucking funny thing to just it's just like just ghetto everywhere, dude. It's just a ghetto symphony, bro. All right. Anyway,
give it up for Jordan Mack, everybody. Woo! Hell yeah, Jordan Mack. That is a funny image. Like you're just sitting there eating like sandwich. Come sit down. Eating like sandwiches and shit, having like a nice peaceful picnic on a nice blanket, and it's just I fucked this bitch.
Well, like look, let's be honest. It was like some cold ass fucking grilled chicken and beans and shit like that, like and like chips, hot dogs, and like
more of a cookout than a picnic.
Yeah,
what is the difference? At what point does a picnic become a cookout?
Just real quick, Ghetto Symphony is actually the name of Jordan's first album. Okay, sorry. Now we can go back to that.
Well, is it like the grill? Like once you start cooking stuff at the picnic, is that now a cookout?
Well,
yeah.
Well, I mean, there was still plaid out.
Okay.
There was plaid on the table, so I guess that would still constitute a picnic.
So maybe a cookout is just a subsection of picnics.
Picnic is food that's already cooked. You're just setting up and then eating.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I've never thought about it. It's like, it has to be a cookout if you involve firing up the grill.
But that's it's kind of like one of those things. It's like, is a ham or hot dog a sandwich?
Like a tomato thing?
Is a cookout a picnic?
A cookout is a picnic. A cookout is a picnic. A picnic is not
a cook. It's like a square and rectangle situation. Yeah. Every cookout is a picnic. Well, actually, okay. Do you count it if it's in your backyard? Like I guess you can have a picnic in your backyard.
That would be That's like going camping in your backyard.
It doesn't count. It's like a picnic with an asterisk at it.
That's like that SpongeBob episode when they went camping, like just down the street from the.
Picnic at home sounds like some bullshit your dad would make you do because he doesn't want to take you to the park.
Yeah.
Why would we go to the park? We have a picnic in the back.
We have grass outside in the backyard. We don't need to go to different grass. The grass is not always greener, son.
I can hit you from back here.
What was the last picnic you went on? You said you love picnics. What was the last picnic you went on?
The last picnic I went on was, I want to say it was a date I went on about this was like before COVID. So this was like a while ago. But I remember it being a good, like old school ass picnic, like with the fucking
like what I was talking about. It's perfect.
You got the basket?
Yes.
Like with the basket, like laid out the fucking the blankets, like there was ants and shit. Like,
So did you plan this picnic?
You mean aunties?
Hell yeah.
Was I?
I say you mean aunties?
Was I auntie?
The ants, aunties instead of ants.
Auntie.
Look at this auntie hill. Well, when you were putting your picnic together, did you feel that pressure to need to do like the wicker basket, the red blanket,
just like make it as fucking like corny as like as
that's
corny
the
as
best way to
possible.
go. You can't do like a Walmart bag with some sandwiches in it. You can't do like you can't bring like McDonald's to the picnic.
bro. Like if I like came
There has to
in
be
with,
a name for that.
Yeah.
That's a sorry ass fucking picnic. Just the stink of fucking McDonald's.
I mean, I guess it's the tier of woman you want to get. There's probably some tier of woman out there that's accepting
Just
lesser.
like a-
that would probably prefer that. Like,
Yeah.
like they would think the fucking like cheesy ass picnic would just be too much. Like ew, like
yeah.
McDonald's is for like a picnic. It's nice. Like you get the nice breeze while you get to watch each other get fatter at the same time. You know.
If you know what I think the rule for a picnic is you should be eating foods that don't need a napkin
Yeah.
or very minimal napkin.
Okay.
Like you can't do ribs at a picnic.
Yeah, I was about to say picnic's not a messy meal. It's
Or like lasagna at a picnic.
yeah, that's crazy.
Like imagine eating like hot wings, being like fucking wiping your hands in the grass.
baby, the dog go off the leash again. Go get the dog.
Yeah.
I got wing sauce all over my.
You gotta pick up dog shit with chicken wing on your get your chicken wing fingers in a plastic bag picking up dog shit.
You got habanero dog shit.
Yeah, habanero dog shit. Oh my god. I
You
wish
gotta try this hot honey dog shit, bro.
And this is still all in the backyard, bro.
Those are backyard activities.
No, I feel like the last picnic I went on.
Man,
I
a
think I haven't
picnic,
been on a picnic since I've been an adult. I'm pretty sure.
a picnic in the backyard sounds like something you had to do during COVID.
Picnic in the backyard is when you move into a new place and you don't have furniture yet. That's when you have a picnic in the backyard.
Gotta romanticize not having things
I
yet.
feel like a picnic in the backyard is like what you do when you have an apartment.
It's like
and
fucking
you-
on an air
Oh
mattress.
my god! A picnic in like the courtyard of an apartment complex.
No, like no, not even.
That's so sad.
But like not even like the courtyard. Just like you step outside in your quote unquote
Yeah,
balcony.
like where
or
the
whatever.
people take their dogs out. Oh no! Like on the fucking porch of your
Yeah,
apartment.
exactly,
Oh my God.
exactly.
Yeah, someone from 3 stories down can hear you getting closer with your girlfriend.
Okay, so have you ever delivered to an apartment complex and they have like on their balcony they'll have like fake grass? Like ever been to an apartment? Yeah, you have that, but it's not for the dog. It's for you to have outdoor picnics.
Really? On the roof?
I'm just
Like,
saying.
for
Have
you
you,
to dump the
have you seen that
coals?
before? Like people have
No.
like fake grass patches out for their like dogs to piss on their.
What the fuck? No.
Or I guess they're too lazy to go. I've seen that on a
To take
first
them downstairs?
Yeah, well, I've seen
Okay.
that on a first-story apartment. I'm like, so you're too lazy to put your dog in a leash and walk out to the grass right outside your door. You'd rather just open your door and then go piss on fake grass. I don't know. It's just weird.
But then every
no,
time
I
you open that door, it just smells like
it's gonna
dog
smell.
piss.
Anytime that someone walks past your
I mean, clearly you've seen it though,
Yeah,
so
I know,
that's
I've seen
fucking
it,
nuts.
Yeah. I mean, I guess as long as they keep up with it, but I don't know. That's just weird. Like, I get that if you're like at a third-story apartment and you're like at night, I don't want to have to go downstairs
Yeah,
and
for
shit
sure.
like that. But
But just like an apartment in general, like just from experience, it does suck having to get because like you gotta put on pants.
yeah. Oh no,
every-
I have 2 dogs in an apartment. And it sucks ass.
You got
Yeah.
a dog?
Yeah. I got a beagle. I've been having Charlie for he'll be 11 in October.
Shout out Charlie.
Okay.
Yeah, bro. But he's like it's crazy because he still looks like a baby, but his face is like
Aged.
old. Like he's starting to like get like.
Well, beagles are small, right?
Yeah, they are like they can be. They're they're generally like fat dogs.
They have
but
long ears, right?
yeah, like
Yeah.
long
Okay.
floppy ears, like kind of like
They're kinda
basset
like
hounds.
a-
I think I've seen you post your dog before.
Yeah, kind of like a basset,
Like,
like a
I
mini
just-
basset hound almost.
I just don't like to bring them around much anymore or at all anymore because people are fucking weird, dude.
Yeah.
And like they do not give a shit about the owners. Like,
Yeah, they just walk up to your dog.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
shit.
Like this dog is mine now. Like, get the
Yeah.
fuck back.
Yeah, people are kind of crazy. It's
You ever had to like tell
I
someone to
imagine
back
how-
off?
Oh yeah, no,
Really?
like over at Hatters, and
Ah.
and they're like, well, you weren't here, so how do we know you're a good owner? Because you weren't even, because I was hosting at the time, and I was like going back and forth outside because it's a beagle, they're very social, they run everywhere, and so I like go back outside after like 2 or 3 minutes, and there's this chick holding my dog, and I'm like, all right, time to give him back, and she was like, oh no. And I'm like, it's gonna be the last thing I do on this planet. If you don't give me my fucking dog right now, like,
finders keepers. Like, I don't think what the fuck was that line?
But she was like, you're not responsible because he's out here and not like.
Yeah, it's like I know my dog well. It's like have you ever seen those guys that like will have their like walk their dog?
Was it a white woman?
It was a carrot. Yes.
Have you ever seen those people that like their dog's like so well trained they'll have them off leash?
Yeah,
and like they'll walk them off and they'll stand. It's like. People will yell at them about, you need to have your dog on leash. Well, my dog is trained well enough. Like that's kind of like you. Is like, I know my dog well enough that I can leave it out here on a leash around some people.
And like, if that's true what you're saying, why am I here in the first place? To give my dog. Like,
if I was a bad pet owner, I would have left my dog out here, not knowing whether my dog could stay out here. It would be gone already. It would have never met me.
And then not even care. And like I would have just been like, oh, he's a dog. Like, fuck it, it's just a dog. Like, no, it ain't just a dog. Like,
if I was a bad pet owner, I would say, hey, can I have my dog? You'd say no. I'd be like, okay, and I'd walk away. That's what would be the sign of me being a bad pet owner.
Yes. But like literally like threatening any bit of life like at this point like I don't care what I got to do I'm
getting my dog back.
Like I will get my dog back. If I got to burn everything
is your
down.
beagle like the stereotypical beagle like pattern colored like the brown, light brown, white, or is it
black, brown, and white?
Okay, beagle. I never, I haven't seen a beagle in the longest time. But thinking of a beagle and trying to remember what a beagle looks like immediately makes me think of the book Shiloh that I had to read in school. Did you have to read Shiloh?
Yeah. What a dog name.
Yeah. Did you read the book Shiloh growing up? No. Did you read it?
Yeah. Like I
don't really remember anything about it.
I've seen Wishbone.
It's
about the most I can get to relate.
I've seen Clifford.
but if you if you look at his shadow, he really does look like Snoopy.
Oh, okay.
He looks like Snoopy when his ears are like droopy in a certain like he looks like Donkey from Shrek. Like the way he sits sometimes, and bro, like sometimes like the way he sits, I'll be like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with your? Oh, that's not your foot, that's your dick. Like,
oh, fifth leg over there.
Oh shit! Where's the fucking little cock? Fucking I'm trying to remember my cat Apollo used to sit like he's like chilling back. He'd have like his feet tucked up under him, and he'd just have his fucking belly like hanging over his knees. Just chilling back.
I have a mini Australian Shepherd.
Yeah,
and like whenever they want to be cool, they'll they usually sit on like kitchen floors or something with like their feet spread outwards.
Almost like whenever you have like a bear rug on the floor.
Like the frog things that you can dump off the table and they'll flip. Like they lay like that on the ground. It looks so funny. It's the cutest shit ever, and it's like I don't know what all dogs do it, but it's definitely a mini Aussie thing for sure.
Yeah.
My dog's weird. Like she hates to cuddle. Like I got her when she was 4, and like she likes to be pet. Once you get too close for too long, she's like, "Get the fuck away from me!" Like
my dogs are the opposite. My dog Trixie, she's like the master. You like that? That was a good one. Yeah. She's like the master of finding a way. Like no matter what position you're in, she'll fucking fit like a puzzle piece. She'll slide in. She's like a fucking snake. She's like half liquid or something. She'll just.
It's like a 2 or 3 year old that never stops climbing on shit.
Yes, except basically. She finds a way to be like she is so good at it. Not only will she find a way to get herself comfortable, no matter what position you're in, but she'll find a way to make it comfortable for you as well. Which I don't understand. I have no way. I have
kind of
no
dog
clue.
Is this?
I'm not sure exactly. When we adopted her, they said that she was. Jack Russell cattle dog mix, but I think she might be more than that.
Okay, like I think a lot of cow dogs, maybe like a blue heeler, red heeler, maybe.
Yeah.
A mix of that with
Jack Russell.
Jack Russell, yeah. Jack Russells are real small.
Yeah.
Cute dogs.
She's like a medium size. She's like
energetic as hell.
She's probably bigger than a beagle. Like she's probably about like 50 or 60 pounds, something like that. And so she's a decent medium sized dog.
Yeah, like about 20.
How old is your pupper?
He's 10. He'll be 11.
Damn.
Like this. Damn. Yeah, bro. Like he's like an old fucking.
That's crazy.
And like he just has like old man mannerisms where he just like kind of just walks around like a 68-year-old dude that just don't give a fuck no more.
Damn.
Y'all ever go for walks or anything?
Oh yeah.
Do you go hiking?
Hiking?
No. Not that I'm against it, I just don't.
Yeah.
And
probably starting them at hiking at this point. Like that
that's true. Yeah,
like he still got like all the energy in the world. Cause I mean,
have you ever gone to the Eagle Mountain trails? I'm trying to.
The Eagle Mountain's not too far out from here.
Yeah, there's some trails. I'm trying to think of, is it? I wonder if it's called Eagle Mountain Trail, but there's some trails over near Eagle Mountain that are really nice. There's a lot of different ways to walk. I'm trying to think if they're good for dogs, but I like walking over there.
I don't know anything since I moved to Fort Worth last September. I don't know any spots to go hiking here because I like doing shit like that.
I'll just send you that sometime. Maybe we can go sometime. Get a couple of guys together. We go.
Yeah, we'll get up at 7 a.m. when it's not 90 degrees in Texas.
Yeah, that's the big thing is getting there when it's not
so fucking hot.
Hey, well, let's just go to Mineral Wells, and you're like, bro, I just came from that.
Now, I will say Mineral Wells has an incredible state park.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Yeah, it's a big-ass park.
For Cub Scouts, that's where we fucking...
You can go canoeing there, hiking. They have a lot of shit there.
Oh, yeah.
And there's Possum Kingdom, which is one of the fucking biggest lakes in Texas.
Every time I think Possum Kingdom, I just think the Toadies. That's all I can think of.
Dude, Possum Kingdom is the shit. I love going there. It's like a very nostalgic place for me when it comes to summertime.
Yeah.
Because my dad likes to go there at least once a summer and stay there for a week.
Oh, okay.
Anytime I tell anybody that we would stay in a tent for a week, they're like, your dad's fucking crazy. Like an RV maybe for a week, but a tent?
That's
like,
crazy.
What the fuck?
That is pretty crazy.
I mean, he'll usually have like the separate, like skinny, tall tent for like bathing. So you can still shower while you're there. But
at least you have multiple.
He is there for a week.
Ugh. Yeah, I don't know about that.
I can do it. I'm used to it because of my dad. I know how to pitch a tent because that motherfucker.
I haven't gone. I think I've gone camping maybe twice.
Really?
My whole life.
That's crazy.
And we did it like. So when I was growing up, my aunt and uncle used to do this thing called Kid Weekend, and so I think it was the first weekend of every month.
I think the Vatican does that
too. Where's the fucking? So the first weekend of every month we would do Kid Weekend, and
Jordan's Catholic, he knows.
yeah.
We'd do a different thing. So we went to Six Flags one time. We would do like all the time we'd do like movie nights or we'd have game nights at their house. We'd all stay the night at their house for the weekend. Okay. And there was one weekend we did camping and we went snipe hunting. you know what that is?
No.
You know what snipe hunting is?
Snipe hunting.
Snipe hunting.
No. Is this like a Charlie Kirk game or something? We'd go snipe. So have you seen the movie Up? Yes, great movie.
You know, the old guy he's like, "Oh, you look for a snipe." To the little kid, he's getting him. The snipes aren't real. He's sending him on like a wild goose chase. And he finds this big bird. And he's like, "Oh, that's a snipe," or whatever. So that's the essential thing when you take your people to it for a snipe hunt. You tell them all about the snipe. And so my uncle Russell, he got like this pillowcase.
You're just bullshitting these people.
Yes. So my uncle Russell had like all the kids, like my cousins, all the kids in our family. The older kids were in on it. The people that were like above like 15 knew what it was. And so like we were like middle of the night. All of us had flashlights. A couple of us had pillowcases.
Bro, I'd be heated.
Uncle Russell was like, "Oh, I think I see one of the head." And he said, "We went up ahead. We all had our flashlights on him, and he had a little. We didn't know, but he had like a stuffed animal with him. And so he's like, I see. He's like, oh, and he's like a pillowcase with like something inside, and he's like going all crazy about it. And then he has like, I think he had. I don't think he had his son. I think one of the younger cousins, he had come up to look at it, and he had like jump out at him, and then he revealed that. That's how he revealed that it wasn't real. And so we're like, ah. Yeah, that snipe hunt is just lying to kids.
And you could like push it through with the pillowcase and hide your hand at the same
Yeah, I
time.
mean, you could do it however
it works perfectly.
You would have a really fucked up snipe hunt if you want.
Bro, I get creative with it, bro. Like I would like bury myself and like just like have my hand out.
Well, what would have been the best is if like he went ahead and then like his flashlight turned off and you just hear him scream and like there's a bunch of lost kids in the wood and just one by one he's like coming out and grabbing us from the foot.
Oh shit, that reminded me. So all right, so when I was about 13 or 14, this was like back in 2010, right? And so I had in middle school, I was like a really good kid, right?
Yeah.
And I had like went to like this leadership conference for kids all the way in Boston. But we had like went out in the woods and like there was like to do like whatever activity we were doing, right? And bro, like when I say that, like there's just like a bunch of like middle schoolers like being like led by lamps, and like out of nowhere, there's like this fucking like creepy dude. Like if you were paying attention, you could see him a mile away.
Yeah.
But only like three out of like 100 kids were actually paying attention.
Yeah, they're all
me being one of them. Like I can see him like. And so anyway, like he just like creeps up, and someone was like telling a story, and like if you were paying attention, you could tell that the story is lining up with the dude coming from approaching,
yeah.
And so eventually it gets to the and then he pops out and then everybody starts fucking running, and the whole time I'm just like just. Like guys, chill out. Like, and like as soon as the chaos fucking happened, like all the teachers like, hey, everybody, calm down. Like chill out.
Yeah.
But like kids were crying. Like, it was funny.
I guess the closest I did like church camp, but that's like you're like in a log cabin and stuff. So I don't think that counts as camping really.
I've never did anything like that. We in middle school we got offered a paid. I don't know if I'm sure the parents had to pay for it. We got to go to Camp Grady Spruce at Possum Kingdom.
Oh, okay.
You go there for I don't know, maybe a week or two.
See, Possum King, I just can't think of anything besides the Toadies, and then I immediately think of because the song's about killing a lady, or it's about two things, either a serial killer or vampires, and so then I just think
what's crazy is the Toadies were actually good.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome that they came from Possum Kingdom.
I know. Well, that's one of their songs. It's all about a serial killer murdering a lady and burying her behind a boathouse.
Well, it's like Pumped Up Kicks.
Yeah,
Pumped Up is so popular. It's a fucked up song. Yeah. It's like a school shooter song, isn't it?
Tyler, the song Tyler is about like a dude breaking into a woman's house and watching her sleep and like imagining being with her and like.
Yeah, I think that about every Tyler, so that makes sense.
But I think we had the same thing. I missed both of them because I moved to this area like the week that they were away for camp during like 5th grade. I think it was like Camp Goddard or something, and then they did it again in middle school. And I think I went I was gone during that time too, and so I missed both my opportunities to do some sort of school camp thing.
Okay,
so I did church camp. Man, church camp they would do the craziest thing about two things. Someone shit in the pool once, and that sucked because it was pool day, and we were all pissed off.
Dude.
Shit in the pool on pool day? That's so fucked up.
At church camp.
That's a sin.
Yeah.
You're going to burn in hell for that. Hope it was worth it.
There was one year we did this like
chocolate
competition.
payday.
Watch it be like one of the counselors.
Payday came early.
They were like, fuck pool day, man. Throw a fucking payday in there. But then there was this, they did this competition thing where like you split the whole camp into 2 teams. And they had all these foods. They had like a can, you'd eat like a can of tuna or a thing of Spam, or you'd like drink a whole thing of soda water. And that was the thing I had to do. Fucking chugged half of it and then just threw up afterwards. Like I can't do soda water anymore.
Who thought that was a good idea?
Yeah, I don't know. They were just throwing wild shit at us at church
It's
camp.
too many bubbles.
Yeah, church camp was kind of wacky. That was
Me and my fucking friend Lorenzo thought it'd be brilliant to skip Camp Grady Spruce and just be at the school with everybody else.
Oh, really?
What a fucking
That
terrible
sounds-
idea. It was
yeah,
so
so
stupid.
lame.
We were like, why the fuck did we do this?
Oh, man, we're gonna do study hall for 8 periods because no one's here. Oh, that sounds fucking killer, dude.
No one's here. We can just like do our work, and then what are we going to do after that?
we can talk to each other.
here. Everyone had such a great experience at Camp Grady Spruce, so to know that we skipped out because of that brilliant idea.
Oh, it's so dumb.
It's like, oh,
How
maybe
old
the
were you at this
teachers
point?
won't give a fuck. 6th grade, so
So
like,
it's not even like you were in like high school or something like that. Oh, we'll smoke weed instead or
Yeah,
something. Like you were just like,
yeah.
we'll color.
Yeah, like, yeah.
6th grade is like 11.
I guess yeah.
In color and talk about our cartoons and like how's random boners treating you?
Yeah, Pokemon cards. I guess that's a pretty good age for Pokemon cards.
Yeah, fat farms and random boners that you've had. That sounds fun.
I was thinking about. I've thought about in the past bringing my cat around to Mike's and stuff. I know you say you don't bring your dog, but my sister got this backpack for her cat that you can like put your cat in. It has like the dome on the back. Thought about doing that for my cat.
Bro, if you did like a fucking like whole ass like Godfather shit, like
Yeah.
bring out the long coat with the fucking cat, you're just like the whole time.
I think he'd be pretty chill about it. He likes me. He's cool with me manhandling him. Like I'll just like fucking. He's like a ferret. He's like a slinky, like half slinky, half cat.
Yeah.
I can just stretch him out and like a gun, and he's pretty chill about that. So I think I could use him like a prop on stage. But I thought about doing that. But I don't know. I feel like I would have the same problem with you, where people wanting to touch my fucking pussy all day, and
No, it's my pussy.
I'm trying to do comedy right now. Stop rubbing my pussy, man.
Stop grabbing me by the pussy.
People reach into my backpack. Hey, get your hand on my pussy, man.
No, but like it would be cool to like if people were just cool about it,
Yeah.
like to just like let
About
you just
grabbing pussy?
no, but like, I mean that too, obviously, right? But to just let you just like be you and like just like
Yeah.
if you want to bring your dog out, do that.
Like a dog's hard enough, but I think bringing any animal out that's
an
not
iguana,
a dog.
like a fucking hawk, like. Like
Well,
bring out a
what I was gonna
fucking-
say is like a dog's already hard enough, and you get a lot of attention from that, and you have the problems like what you had. I think you bring any animal that's not a dog, that just heightens even more because people are more like, even just a cat, like, whoa, you brought a cat out? What
Whoa,
the
you bought a rabbit?
Yeah.
Whoa, you bought a turtle? Whoa, you bought a
I
capybara?
could have found this fucking turtle on the street just outside of here, but it's, whoa, you holding a turtle inside of a bar. That's crazy. Yeah, people get kind of weird.
Yeah, but it's like at the end of the day, like I guess like if you have it like on a leash, like
Yeah.
I mean like even if you have like a fucking duck on a leash,
Have you seen those? I would love to have it happen to me. Well, actually, I say this, but then if it happened, it'd probably get annoying real quick. When like a baby duckling like impresses on someone and like thinks it's like their mother and like will follow them around and shit.
Yeah,
How quickly do you think you would be over that? Because it looks cute.
like I would be like how quick to be.
Like where you're like, okay, I'm kind of done being your mom.
Oh, dude, I think I would fucking I would milk that shit. For,
You think you like it a lot?
Bro, I would I watch it graduate, like everything, bro. Like I'm the fucking.
I think while I'm at the park or wherever it impresses on me. It's fun. But then once I go to get in my car, I'm like, dude, I can't take you home. I got 2 dogs and 2 cats. You're going to die. Like, I think that's where it immediately starts.
Right.
Reality sets in, and I'm like, dude, this is not going to work out.
Right.
And also now I'm concerned that I can't drive off because you're going to be near my tires and you're small.
And, yeah.
I think that's how quickly do you think you would get over a baby duck impressing on you? Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, they'll think like it's your mom and they'll, or it's their mom and they'll start following them around.
I don't know. How are you explaining pressing?
Am I using the right word?
Impressing?
Impressing, right?
I think
Impressing.
I think so. But
Yeah, it's like so like let's say like you
yeah, usually like I'm running away, so
you
I
had
don't
like
know.
like a if you had like a baby duck, like a duckling that's never met its mom before, and like you're like the first, and you're like the thing taking care of it. At a certain point, it'll impress on you, and it'll be like, "Oh, you're my mom, you're my
Right.
caretaker." And I've seen videos on like TikTok and Instagram and shit like that. they'll just start following the person around.
Yeah, well, like the first instinct is like to pull a titty out, right? Like obviously, like, what else do you do in that situation?
They're not mammals. They're not mammals, Albert.
Pull a duck titty out of the street.
Baby Doug look hungry.
I don't know. I feel like reality would set it as soon as we get to the car, and it's not going to be fun anymore. I would feel bad though. I would feel very bad the whole time. I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
Now it has to find. It thinks I'm its mother, and it thinks I abandoned it immediately.
Well, like I feel the same. Okay, so I work at an autistic center, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so
Quit bragging.
Oh, you'd be fucking talk of the town if you brought a baby duckling around.
oh my god, bro, there are these kids that every day they bring bugs out from outside.
Oh, yeah.
Different species, just like 20 different ones.
Like fucking like crickets and like June bugs and
Roly-polies.
Roly-polies.
Oh, fucking getting like a handful of roly-polies and then playing with them like they're like fucking Bakugans or some shit.
Bro, ants.
Ants?
Like
just
they're
bringing handfuls of ants?
Bring in ants and then be like, Jordan, the ant bit me.
they have like you're like, why do you have a pocket full of sand? Why do you have a pocket full of an anthill, dude? Like, just
Ants are fine, just don't bring any uncles. If you know what I mean.
Oh, dude. Okay, so you know what? Last week when we talked about your dog situation, Albert got bit by a dog for the first time at work, and having like a bag of or like a pocket full of sand. And you should have a fucking fire ant hill in your pocket to defend yourself during your routes.
It's like an evil wizard, like big guy.
Yeah, just throws an ant hill.
300 ants on a fucking dog. Some evil wizard shit.
Oh my god, how fucking terrifying would that be? As like
delivered,
oh my god,
delivered from evil.
You're like a robber's trying to mug someone in an alleyway, and then he's just fucking covered in fire ants. Oh my god,
It's the fire ant man.
oh my god. Well, that's actually pretty good that you brought up your work, because we wanted to talk to you about your work. Albert actually, he wanted to talk to you about the fact that you're a janitor at this center for autistic children, right?
Correct.
Hell yeah. I was curious, I don't know what Albert wanted to know about, but I was curious, are there any famous janitors like in movies or in pop culture or even like celebrities that used to be janitors that inspire you as a janitor?
Definitely Goodwill Hunting and
hell yeah.
And bro, check this out. Like I've seen it like
Goodwill Hunting at an autistic school. 4 + 4 is 8.
So, well, like, okay, so like there's like a classroom at each center, like specifically for school readiness.
Yeah.
Like for the kids that are like just right there to do the final socializing so that they can, you know.
It's like a rehab almost to get them back into like regular school.
To get them to like exactly to reinforce some of those extra like social skills and whatnot too.
Yeah.
But anyway, but like they'll have like on the board shit like 12 + 8. And then like I'll fucking answer it.
Shut the fuck up. That's fucking brilliant.
That's fucking hilarious. You're sitting there like fucking, you know that meme with the numbers everywhere, and the lady's just like, "That's you," but you're like fucking 12, 16. 3.
Like I fucking get it wrong. And they see the next day and they're like, "Who wrote that?" And I'm just in the back.
With that big dick energy too. Like, yeah, I'm right.
Oh my god. Oh no! When we were talking about when I told Albert I wanted to ask that question, he mentioned Mark Norman used to be a fucking janitor. I forgot about that. That's a pretty good. It's a pretty good person to be like, hell yeah, Mark Norman's a famous comedian now. I'm a janitor now. I'll be a famous comedian. Hell yeah.
I have a Mark Norman story.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, like a first-hand Mark Norman.
Hell yeah, okay.
So I was in Houston a while ago. This was about 5 years ago.
Holy shit.
And
you're like what, a year into comedy?
No, I was about
2?
No, I was about like 4 years.
Oh shit! How long have you been doing comedy?
Since 2017.
Okay.
Okay, but COVID kind of fucked shit up. With
I mean, like not that much because like I was already like by 4 years in, like I felt like I was like starting to catch my stride with like actually like getting like booked on shows and all that shit. COVID fucked all that up.
Yeah.
Right.
But as far as like picking up where we all left off, because like
you were already, it's not like you were a year in, because I feel like maybe like for people that were a year into COVID, hit,
that would
because you're still building up, but you've already got like a good baseline where like, okay, when I come back to this, I already know how to write, so it's like I can still work that. But if you're a year into that and then you don't get to do mics anymore, I don't think you probably don't have a good idea of like what your writing is like that transfers to stage. Probably at 4 years in, you can be like, I can write. That's probably gonna work on the stage. I don't have to do it immediately, kind of thing.
Yes, and also like that was around that time. There were a lot of online open mics that and so that would like give you like a false sense of familiarity.
The Zoom shit,
all the Zoom shit.
Okay, yeah,
and
awful.
But other than that, like that was also when like I feel like clips were like really starting to like pop off, and so when comedy started, when people started doing like crowd work clips and just like clips of everywhere and open mics and all that shit, I felt like that also gave people like a false sense of familiarity, thinking like this is what comedy is, and it's like not necessarily. Like, I don't know, but but
it was definitely weird. I think we've finally gotten out of that era where crowd work isn't so wanted anymore. There was definitely, I feel like the beginning of when I was doing comedy.
It was during COVID. Like, during that time period is when crowd work was really big and Matt Rife was really taking.
Because you started about 3 years ago now, and then I'm about
2023.
I feel like when we first started, it was still kind of lingering in that side where like that's what people still wanted. The tail end, people like still wanted the clips like that. Like if you didn't post stand up, if you posted stand up clips, it had to be that still kind of at that point. And then we're finally into that phase now where that's really trickled off. I think people are appreciating bits.
Like,
at least I'm seeing a lot more people posting actual stand-up.
Well,
actual stand-up and not just, let me just get this exposure out.
Well, because crowd work has been around long enough that it's saturated now, and it's not what you want to keep posting all the time anymore. There was a time period where that's great, but...
And at this point, I mean, beyond like the crazy scenarios, most people have seen most every version of any stand-up, like crowd work clip. Fat guy that works at this place, at that place, lady that's... Yeah, it's like you've seen most versions of crowd, because that's what ends up. But I mean, I guess it depends on the person, because there's some people that are fucking amazing where like their crowd work is very unique, but you have a lot of that hacky crowd work too.
Absolutely. It's just
that's coming from someone who sucks at crowd work and can't fucking do it. So
okay, but Mark Norman.
Oh yeah.
So I'm this was at Secret Group in Houston, and good friend of mine. He is like one of the owners of the place, right? Like a part owner, and there was a showcase, like a couple of showcases happening, and Mark Norman happened to be there that night.
Yeah,
and so everybody's like in the green room at this point, and like my friend Reed, that's his name, Reed Becker. Reed had been saying, hey, make sure like go out like. You know, make a familiar face and all that shit. And I remember, and I was like, okay, Mark Norman's there. And like, I wasn't starstruck, but I was very conscious.
You were aware.
I was very aware of his particular Joe Rogan episode when he had his sunglasses on and he had a problem making eye contact, right?
Yeah.
Like he cannot make. He cannot make eye contact.
Yeah.
And the whole time I'm like, do not make eye contact with this dude.
Yeah.
Guys, I open the door. Who is the first person I make eye contact with? And it wasn't eye contact. It was like, I was like, and he was like. And so I just
immediately.
And so like I literally just like went like I like swung the door open. And like it wasn't even like abruptly either. Like, here I am, motherfuckers. It was just all right. Like, just like I was like really just trying not to make
you're
myself
barely invited into this room
type shit, because like it was loud in there anyway. So I'm just like, let me just find the fucking corner.
They want to impose on anything.
Exactly. I'm
And
like,
just by happen chance, he was looking at exactly where your eyes were gonna be.
bro, like right where the gays fucking met, dude.
God damn.
And I was like, oh, well, fuck. Let me just go find a seat because he was not. I was like, I'm not even gonna fucking try. But I couldn't even try to talk with him because all the other comics in there were dick riding the whole time.
Oh my god,
dick riding,
that
bro.
Shit. I've not been around
saddle,
many
bro.
famous comedians before. I've not been around any like headliners that often. The few times early on, Ralph Barbosa came around to Mad Hatter and Big Laugh, and the way I just saw, I barely knew, I was only like maybe not even a year in. And so I didn't really know everybody that well, but just seeing the people I did know in some form or fashion, just immediately, and like, oh my god,
it's really gross.
It was embarrassing. I'm like, But what sucks about that mindset for me is that's probably part of the reason why I've not talked to or met any headliners that
because like you don't want to be like that guy. That's
I'm just like, if I happen to like run it, like I think the only person, Louis J. Gomez is the only one that I've talked to after the birthday show, and so afterwards I was like, hey, it's my birthday, all comedians came out to come see it, whatever. But I just feel weird trying to talk beyond that.
Well, there's something about being self-aware and knowing about the right time to do that, because a lot of people do go about it the wrong way.
Yeah, it's strange, but I mean, I guess this is what happens. People get weird around famous people in general.
I met Mark Norman during COVID. He came to Dallas. He came to the Addison Improv maybe 3 months into COVID, which is crazy at the time. Like all the comedians weren't doing comedy anymore. And he came.
Who was?
Mark Norman.
Okay, bet.
Yeah, he had a great fucking set. It was nothing that I really remember seeing in any specials. And whenever I met him later, I was wearing a Tuesdays shirt.
Oh, really?
From the podcast.
Yeah.
And he's like, he commented on that because he knew it was an old shirt. Like, obviously a fan. And he's like, he made a joke about how buff I am.
Oh, really?
Because he gave me a side hug, and he was like, God damn, you're big, or something. I don't know, some Mark Norman shit.
Yeah.
He was very nice, though, very short and sweet, but like he'd met everybody.
Jealous, man. Yeah, Mark Norman's definitely someone I would love to meet. I messaged, when he was coming out to probably Addison Improv as well, I messaged him on like Facebook or Instagram or something, just be like, hey, like, I know you're coming out, it's a couple months away. If you have any sort of say, I would love to do a guest spot or something. Like, I'd love to
You
meet
messaged him? That's crazy.
He never opened it or anything, I don't think.
Oh, that's a good question. Have you ever hit up somebody for a spot?
Hit up? No.
I did recently for Sam Tripoli because he came to Hyenas in like
January?
April or May.
I thought it was January.
No, he came a month or two ago.
Oh, okay.
It's like, fuck it, I'm gonna message him.
Oh, you know what? Never mind. I'm thinking of Sam Talent.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say, like, there is definitely a point where what's gonna happen is like you're gonna like meet headliners and shit, and they're gonna remember you.
Yeah.
And like you're gonna be like, oh, like you remember me, and like they see. It's weird, like whenever like a headliner still sees you as another comic at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like they still see you as a peer.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember when like the second time I met Jeremiah Watkins, and this was at the time when he was cool. with Kill Tony.
Yeah.
So
miss those days.
Yeah. No, that was the shit. But like I remember like meeting him the second time, and I was like, introduce myself. Hey, I'm Jordan. And he's like, yeah, I remember you.
Yeah,
like, it's cool, bro.
That's fucking nuts.
That's so cool.
If I see him, and I saw him like a third time a while back, and yeah, he was just like, yeah, bro, like what's good? Like how's
that's fucking sick.
Yeah,
That's so sick.
Yeah, so like what I'm trying to get at is like whenever like as you go along and like the more and more headliners you meet. Just talk to them, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, just like you would any other open micer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I feel like there was something else I was going to ask you. I can't remember. Fuck. God damn it. Actually, another thing I wanted to talk about, apparently, because Albert was telling me, and I wasn't aware of this, the way Hyenas worked back in the day. Like, you did a lot of shows. They used to do a lot of the shows in the main room for the smaller comics to be on or something like that. If you want to.
Yeah, right. You're on a lot of showcases at Hyenas starting off.
I wouldn't say a whole lot, but
Well, it seemed like they did showcases more back then. Whenever you first started versus when I started, there was no opportunities for young comics when I started.
So this was the opportunity. It was about anywhere from 20 to 30.
Damn. Comics?
Whew. On a showcase.
Yeah.
They did anywhere from, and it was a bringer show. This was like
I think I've heard of this.
This was like the final boss.
For like a 3-minute set.
This was the final boss of bringer shows. Like, the more people you bought, the more motherfucking minutes you got. People equal minutes. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it would be a Sunday night, and like the main room would be packed, bro. Packed.
Yeah.
Out with all these comics and everybody that they bought, and like that was your fucking like that was like your fucking chance to fucking like show everybody like what you got. I mean, there wasn't really anything much out of it.
Yeah.
The main reason being is because it was just
people that comics knew.
It was really just a way for the booker to get some side cash.
Oh, okay.
That's literally all it was. And by side cash, I mean drug money. That's what it was. That's what it was. Like, I don't give a fuck if I'm on camera saying that.
You heard it here first, folks.
Hell yeah. Well, that's I feel like we're shifting to a new way of things happening at Hyenas,
Yeah.
and so it's kind of cool and interesting to see how it's shifting, and definitely better than, I guess, a bringer show like that, because that does sound kind of fucking awful. Like, I imagine like having one guy that brought like 30 people and doing like...
No, I mean, it's fine. Just don't have 30 people on there. Just have 15.
I mean, once you get to 10 comics, it's like, oh god.
Yeah, we talked about this recently whenever Anthony was on the podcast with us about oversaturating shows with too many comics, and it's like at a certain point you have to consider what the crowd is going to enjoy, because this is not fun.
Yeah.
To just hear like 8 comics do 10-minute sets or whatever. It's like that's okay sometimes, but if that's what you're doing all the time, it's going to get kind of boring.
100%.
And it takes a while to get hot.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Know what I mean? So like you got to think like some comics take a long time to fucking like rev up, but once they rev up, they're like,
and then they got to get off,
and then you got to get off. So
some comics, like a 5-minute set is like towards the end of the 5 minutes. That's just when they're getting started.
That's just when it gets started.
I will say, just get better, because 5 minutes you should be able to.
Absolutely, that's
you should
fair.
be able to already get like. I feel like a minute into a 5-minute set, you should be able to at least have something started.
You should have
some.
You should have some momentum, but like for the audience, when they gotta like
definitely when it's a weird audience, you might need that full 5 minutes to fucking get them in though.
You do get a pass if like you get those opportunities, and every time you deliver, like you just needed more time. That's one thing, but that's not very often. Usually, just a comic needs to work harder on their shit.
100%. 100%. Well, we are getting close to the end of this, and I don't think we have time for a little improv sketch. So I do want to give you an opportunity. Do you have any plugs, any shows coming up in these next couple months? This episode will come out in 2 weeks, and so any shows after 2 weeks?
So July 10th, I'll be with Albert Moreno and the boys.
Yes, sir.
That's right. Over at Hyenas. At what,
8:30.
At 8:30.
Yes, sir.
And I think Nick on the 18th.
July
is that
12th? Was that, or what was that other date? 18th. So it's a 17th. Or so you're on the 18th one, right?
18th trauma dumping.
July 18th.
And then 19th,
and
Jordan Mack and friends.
Crabs and Laughs. All 3 of those dates are Crabs and Laughs. Hell yeah. Well, Albert, you got anything else?
No, I got a show. This is coming out in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah.
I'll go ahead and plug the same show for July 10th. It's my first headlining show at Hyenas. Hell yeah. I started at Highness, so it's very cool to get this opportunity.
I know, that's crazy,
especially
man.
for a Kill Tony episode that we made up, and it's not even real, and I was never on.
My theory is they're using it to promote the show later in the year. They're going to post it in a couple months. I don't know. But
I get to do my first show at Crabs and Laugh on July 18th. Is that right?
Yeah. It's Texas Hostum, a new show concept made by Albert Moreno himself.
I'm really excited about this show. In case y'all don't know, it's a show combining hosting with crowd work and comedy material battles, all put into one show.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All the comics are going to be fighting to take the hosting spot. So the first comic will be me. We come up, I do 5 minutes. I bring up a comic and we riff with the crowd for a couple minutes, and then we do a comedy battle. We each do like 3 minutes. The crowd gets to decide who's going to stay on stage, so you can steal my spot.
Oh, dude.
And then also the only way that you get to do a 5-minute spot is if you do a 5-minute hosting spot. So if you do 5 minutes, you have to steal that hosting spot. You get that 5 minutes, and then we do this whole thing over and over again.
Dude, that's crazy.
That'll be a fun one. I'm excited to see how that goes.
I like that.
As far as me, I mean, just go to Dead Froggy Productions. A
lot of dates.
Yeah, got a lot of dates coming up, more to be announced. I'm trying to think about anything that's not Dead Froggy related. Shark Fest this year in July. I believe July. I'm going to be on 2 of the dates. I believe the Sunday dates, and I might be on the Friday or Saturday. I'll post that soon, but go to sharkfest.com, I believe, or
I just applied earlier.
Swimming with Sharks. You can find it on one of their pages, all the Sharkfest dates. Well, the way we like to outro things here is a little unique thing, and today is Albert's turn to outro. So, Albert, you are going to be someone who has lawyer advice, and you're not going to say anything out loud. You're going to whisper the outro to your lawyer over here, or translator, and he will deliver the outro for you. So you can put your mic down.
Don't say shit, all right?
Put your fucking mic down, and let's hear this outro real quick. Yeah.
Clap for distribution bar, allegedly. Clap, allegedly. Make some noise for Lauren behind the bar. Leave her a nice amount of money for putting up with our bullshit. Give it up. Financially give it up. Ma'am, you do what you want with your body for Pride Month. You do. Malcolm X was right. We're here every Tuesday at 6:30 for the pod. Come out for that, as well as the punch-up mic at 7:30. I'm your guest, Jordan. Wait, hold up. I'm your guest, Jordan Mack. Shit.
And I'm one of your co-hosts, Albert Moreno.
he pleads the fifth, all right?
Please the 3/5. Hey! I'm one of your co-hosts, Albert Moreno. You give it up for your other co-host, Jarrett, Florea. We are Toadally Croakin every Tuesday at Distribution Bar, 6:30, 7:30 for the punch-up Bubba mic. Y'all make some noise for Distribution Bar. I love you guys.
That's a Dead Froggy.